And it actually helps me to really refocus about what distractions are around me. It's hard sometimes when you've got kids running around, or you're trying to edit that video, or you really just you need to get those titles and descriptions done. It can be so hard because you want to jump on social media, you want to join the conversations, you want to be everywhere or have the notifications going off. So one of the key pieces for me is actually eliminating the distractions.
You got to just press record.
How do you keep this going? And when I mean, how do you keep this going? For me, that looks like this. So my current role right now is the Chief Operations Officer of Think Media. That is a company where we have a YouTube channel of over 1 million subscribers. We're a multi-7-figure company, and we run a team of about 10 people here in Las Vegas and around the country. And beyond just that, how do I keep that going? I'm the host of this Think Marketing podcast. Along with that, I'm a wife and a mother, and I also homeschool my 3 kids. Yeah, so you probably think she is crazy, but how does she get it all done? Well, today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 of those tips of how I do that. And let me ask you this question and tell me in the chat if you know, if you can answer this question. Do you relate to this? Do you feel overwhelmed, burnt out, or just plain tired when it comes to doing YouTube? I know for me, it is something I have felt before, and so I'm excited to share. So let me know in the chat if you felt that way by giving me a number 1 in the chat if you felt like that, number 2 in the chat if you have not. So let me know. And then also, can you relate to feeling like not having enough time? I think for me, that is a huge deal in what that looks like. And I want to share this quote with you. The quote with you is, if you don't prioritize your life, someone else will. This is from a book that I read that I really love. And I think that it was a really great eye-opening for me, because I always just recognize time as something that we all have, that we can all use. And so let's see, this is a really great thing to think about. Everyone has 24 hours in their day. It's what you do with those hours that makes a difference. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, and it's what you do with that that makes a difference. So this quote here is really great. I want you to write this one down. You have to say no to a lot of good things in order to be able to say yes to great things. You have to say no to a lot of good things in order to say yes to a lot of great things. And for me personally, being a homeschooling mom who works full time, this is one practice that I had to learn that changed my life. And that lesson is time management. And so today we're going to be sharing 3 of our time management apps that Melissa and I use, that we love, and that are free, because I love FREE. Free is my favorite. And the first one is Google Calendar. Let me know in the chat, do you use Google Calendar? I love Google Calendar for so many reasons, but the main reason is because it is a digital calendar that not only you can have access to, but that you can share with other people in your life. I think it's really important that the people in your life know what's going on. And I love that you can color code. Hello, any other color coders out there? You can let me know in the chat. The color coding is amazing. And I love that Google Calendar is a desktop and an app. So you can use it on your iPhone, or you can use it on your desktop, PC, Mac. It goes for everything. It's a browser-based software, and I love Google Calendar. The second free app that we use for time management here at Think Media and in my life is Trello. Trello is a project management software. This is free. They do have paid versions, but I love the free version. And I think it's really important that you think about what are you planning? What are the projects that are in your life? This can be for work and for personal things. And do you remember when we were young and we used to put sticky notes everywhere? Well, I still do that, but now it's digitalized, and I do that through Trello. So projects can be planned through Trello by making them organized into what category you would like. You can shift the cards around. There's so much functionality when it comes to Trello. Let me know in the chat, have you used Trello? And if you haven't, are you going to download it? And then the third app that I love, it's a free app. It's called Rescue Time. Now, you do have a feature on an iPhone, if you do have a newer iPhone, where it can do some time tracking for you. But here's what I love about Rescue Time. Rescue Time is a software where it tells you how many times have you gone on your phone or your web browsers? What type of content are you searching or being on online? It gives you an actual update so you can see how much time are you spending on social media apps, reading news, doing things that are productive and doing things that are unproductive. Rescue Time has been a really great app for me to actually be clued into. I think sometimes you have to recognize, what am I actually doing with my time, especially when you are around devices all day. What are you doing with the phone and with the computer? And this is a really great app to help you with that. I love that it tracks per hour, and then it'll also give you updates. It'll be like, heads up, you're doing a lot of work outside of your normal working hours. So you can set up certain reminders so that this app can help you track your time more. Well, those are 3 of our apps that we love here at Think Media. I would love to know in the comments if you use those apps. And let's move on to our time management tips. Well, here at Think Marketing and at Think Media, we have a quote that we say, what gets scheduled gets done. It is so important to remember that what you put on your calendar is actually what gets done. Let me know if you can relate to this. I have this lofty goal of organizing my closet. I really want to be able to organize my closet, but it just keeps getting pushed over to another day, to another day, to another weekend, to another weekend. And for me, I can tell you the reason for that is because I've not planned out the project. It seems really daunting. I've got to go through all my spring clothes. I've got to, organize all the shoes. I want to redo the drawers, and I haven't actually planned out the project. I haven't even thought about when is it actually going to get done. And so here at Think Media, we say what gets scheduled gets done. So this is a big part of my life. It's called calendar blocking. Here's a time management tip for you. Start calendar blocking. Now, calendar blocking is a time management method that schedules your day into set controlled units. Set controlled units. Rather than having a bunch of things on your calendar, you actually start to block your calendar off. And here's a preview of what my calendar looks like. I do things like my family time, which right currently is in purple. I have my IPAs, which are my income producing activities. Those happen in yellow. I have my red, which is my homeschooling time with my kids. My husband and I switch off on that. I have I have blue, which is working on my own side hustle and projects that I love to do. And then I have admin and other things scheduled on there. But you'll see, I like to work within the time blocks because it helps me to stay focused. And here are some benefits of time blocking. Time blocking helps you to recognize your priorities. When you fill up your calendar first with the things that are important and prioritized for you, you'll start to see movement not only in your business, but in your life. I love that it helps you consider how long to spend on different tasks. You have to think about it before you actually jump into it. Is this going to take me an hour to edit this video? Or do you think it's going to take you 5 hours to edit the video? Well, that's going to change what you put on your time block. It also helps you to schedule according to your own working preferences. Now, one of the things I love about being a freedom, working in a business that is around our lifestyle and freedom, is that we can work when we want, from where we want, with the people that matter most to us. We can be around those people when it matters most. We're not locked into 9 to 5. Now, that might not be the same for you, but you could be working towards when is the best time for you to be shooting your videos. When is the best time for you to be editing your videos? Really thinking through, do you like working on a Saturday? Do you not like working on a Saturday? Those are all things that you can actually start to prioritize when you're doing your calendar blocking. All right. Another time management tip for you is to plan your projects from start to finish. All right. Let me know in the chat if you're getting value out of this. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. Let me know in the chat if you are loving this today. Plan out your projects from start to finish. I love this quote by Paul Meyer. He says, productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort. I want you to be planning your projects from start to finish. That's what's great about using calendar blocking like Trello and using calendar blocking like Google Calendar and using project management softwares like Trello. You're able to plan from start to finish. What is this process going to look like? What am I going to need to do to accomplish this goal? It's very important that you break down your projects into bite-sized pieces so you can finalize them through the project management software. All right, so let's move on. And the last tip that I love is to shut out distractions. Now, the actual app that I showed you was the Rescue Timer app. I love, and it actually helps me to really refocus about what distractions are around me. It's hard sometimes when you've got kids running around or you're trying to edit that video, or you really just need to get those titles and descriptions done. It can be so hard because you want to jump on social media, you want to join the conversations, you want to be everywhere or have the notifications going off. So one of the key pieces for me is actually eliminating the distractions. I've shut off all notifications on my phone. Sometimes I'll put it in airplane mode. I'll close all the tabs on my computer. I don't have the notifications coming on because I want to be well focused on the work that I am doing. This is important. Focused, hard work is the real key to success. Jumping around from project to project and from task to task is really hard to get things moving forward. It's when you can be focused. It's when you can work hard and be within the time blocks that matter most to you that can move you forward. Well, I am excited to share with you some of our Think Marketing resources. We have 3 books right now that we recommend for you to grab for the month of June. That's Essentialism, Atomic Habits, and Deep Work. Those are the 3 books. I recommend you can get those in the description box below if you want to click on over to Amazon. You can also get those on Audibles if you are like me and like to auditory learn. And then we also have the thinkmediatools.com. If you are wondering what software are you guys using right now and how are you able to do this live stream like this on YouTube and show your slides, and if you're wondering I need an editor or how do I do thumbnails or what are some other time management tools you guys use here at Think Marketing, this is the place for you. You can go to thinkmediatools.com and that will help you navigate through all of the tools that we use and recommend here at Think Marketing and at Think Media.
If you enjoyed that session with Heather Torres, then you're going to love our brand new YouTube channel and video podcast called Think Marketing. Just click or tap the screen to check out the most recent episode of the Think Marketing podcast, or for another video from Think Media, just click or tap the screen. On Think Marketing, you're going to see behind the scenes of how to grow a real business and multiple streams of income around your YouTube channel. So go check it out. I think you're going to love it. Just click or tap the screen and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.